now there is someone you can trust to help you make the right decisions for your future as a property developer. Let Occ Advisors show you the path to successful dual occupancy developing.
In the dual lock industry, there are only two ways to get a planning permit. You can either go through a volume builder or you can go through an architect. The problem with going through an architect is that when you finish getting your planning permit, the problem is you actually then have to find a local builder. Local builders are very good in their quality, but the problem is their pricing, because they don't have volume purchasing, is very expensive. When we talk about the difference of the expenses, we're talking about $6,000 to $7,000 per square, which equates to about $300,000 to $400,000 at the end of the job. Our advice is to use a volume builder so that you get the best pricing model that you can get, because they have the greater purchasing power over the local builder. When talking about the planning permit, there are 12 different plans that we have to achieve within the planning permit, and we need to be cost sensitive about all the plans. This is a huge challenge, and at Occ Advisors, we're able to manage this process better than most people within the industry because we've been doing it for so long and we have the experience. Our advice is to go through a volume builder because their purchasing power is so much more significant. They are able to deliver a better cost-effective model, and therefore as a client you become more profitable with your development. The next role we have at Occ Advisors is to let you understand the measurement within the industry. The measurement is about you knowing how we deliver a more cost-effective outcome with your landscape plan, with your framing plan, with your slab plan, and all the other plans that we have to achieve to get your planning permit. Once we have discussed all the plans and all the measurements of the plans, you will feel more comfortable that you are able to achieve the profitable outcome you desire for your development. The information in the dual lock industry is very limited. At Occ Advisors, we are trying to educate our clients better so they have a better chance of making more profit than everyone else within the industry. This comes under the definition of you don't know what you don't know. It is very hard to understand every part of a development when it is the first time that you are actually going to do one. It is our job at Occ Advisors to show you the best pathway so you make the most profit out of your development. The process from start to finish of a dual lock is a very interesting one. The initial process is getting your planning permit, and the finish is for us to hand over the keys as you enjoy the development you have just done. The process is measured in two ways: as a cost function and also as a time function. We are able to, at Occ Advisors, make the process more cost effective and quicker than any of our competitors. In the process, we're going to deal with engineers, we're going to deal with town planners, we're going to deal with architects, we're going to deal with landscape designers, we're going to deal with arborists and all other consultants that we require to get the town planning permit. At Occ Advisors, we're able to help you with all the external functions that are needed in a development. This might include demolition, electrical, pits, and anything else that is required right up to subdivision so that you are able to fulfil the total development's requirements. This is how at Occ Advisors we differentiate ourselves from everyone else. Our competitors will give you the build, they will give you a price, but they will not help you with all these other requirements, and therefore you will have to do this yourself. It is very challenging when you haven't done this before and you don't know what it is that you actually have to achieve. At Occ Advisors, we can help you with all this, and we're very personalised in our service, and we will be able to get a great outcome for you within the development.